If you can give me 4 minutes of your time, I'm going to show you how to make the most adorable ghosts using the swipe of an old hotel key card. The first thing we have to do is to create a black background. So I'm using a Santorini stone because I have a little bit of an overload of them, and I'm just getting some black paint on here for the background of my design. Next, I'm going to take some white acrylic craft paint. I want the matte acrylic craft paint, and I'm going to create some dots of paint right from the bottle onto my rock. You could also do this on a canvas if you wanted. This bottle of paint is a little bit thickened from sitting on the shelf, so I'm just going to tap it to make sure it's nice and spread out evenly. Now for the fun part, you just need a card. It could be an old gift card. This is not sponsored by Courtyard at Marriott. I just happened to accidentally pocket a key from my last work trip. Then you're going to take the card and you're just going to hold it with a certain amount of pressure and swipe down from that dot. And you'll see how it's creating this cool kind of vintage transparent ghost. Then I'm going to take my Posca PC1MR paint pen and I'm just going to create some little ovals for the eyes and little circles for the mouths. You do want to make sure that the white paint has completely dried before you do this step. If it's not, you're going to run the risk of completely lifting the white paint off with the paint pen, clogging up your paint pen. You just don't want to do that. So just make sure that the ghosts are completely dry before you add the eyes and the mouth. Okay, that was too much fun. Let's make another one. This time I'm going to try making some kind of a little more overlapping. So I'm going to use a little more pressure, pushing down a little harder to see if it gets a little more transparent. Didn't really, but it did leave kind of a cool bottom on the ghost. So I'm going to start with these two ghosts, and then I'm going to add some bigger blobs of paint on the sides of these to kind of create some overlapping ghosts with these guys. My paint started blobbing in very non-circular ways here, so I came back in with my dotting tool just to kind of even it out a little bit, but I don't think it actually really matters with the swipe if it's a perfect circle. So I'm just going to swipe some more ghosts here and pull down and see what we create. So we have a larger group of ghosts, but they're all about the same consistency, so I'm going to see if I can darken up the color on the ones that I want to be kind of in the front, to appear like they're in the front. So I'm adding some more paint. I don't think I let this dry long enough because I kind of swiped some of the white off the top of my ghosts here. But I think the look still works. It's kind of that rough vintage look, and I like it. This blob was big, so I went over it a second time. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. And then I realized I should work smarter, not harder, and I'm going to use my oval dotting tools from Lydia May from Dot Art Depot to create my eyes because they're the perfect shape to create my ghost eyes. And then I'm going to come back through with my round dotting tools. I did vary the sizes a little bit because the sizes of the ghosts are kind of bigger and smaller, but I'll come back with the round dotting tool to create their mouths. I cannot overstate how easy these are and how much fun they are. I wish I had done it when Sammy was home because I think he'd love seeing them come to life. I do think this works best with as flat of a rock as possible. I think a normal rock will work, but if it has more of a flat surface on top, you're going to have your best results. I'm adding a little bit of sparkle to the edges of the rock with this black opal glitter paint, and I think it's going to tie it together perfectly. It's a nice deep dark glitter, but it just gives a little bit of sparkle, and then we have this kind of vintage transparent ghost look. So much fun. Let me know in the comments if you're going to give it a try. Thanks so much for stopping by to watch. I hope you try this one. It's so fun. Take care, and I'll see you next time.